Hello everyone and welcome to The Last Federation. So for those of you who don't know, this is a political simulator set in space. It's a game created by Arcan Games, a company mostly known for AI War Fleet Command. At least that's how I heard of them before this game. And this game is actually, well, not rather old, but it's 1 year old, I believe. And in the last month, these guys from Arcan Games have come up with a new expansion known as Lost Technologies, and what it does we'll talk about very soon. But let's actually start out the game. As you can see right now, I have only started one campaign so far, called a Test 1, because I basically just tested out the game. The developers have been kind enough to send me a copy, a collection copy actually, of this game, so I could test it out, and so far it's been a lot of fun. But as you can see, I have not yet won, but also I have not yet lost. So I'm not an expert in this game at all. I'm actually pretty much a noob, but it's still a lot of fun. So I thought I'd showcase this game and a video of it on my channel, and if you guys like it, we might have more of it. But yeah, let's actually start the game now. So quick start, basically, the quick start makes it so that you start the game off with the tutorial, and that is actually quite useful. I'm not going to go over all of this right now because you guys could pause the video in order to read the stuff, but I've already read most of the beginning. Okay. Combat difficulty, you are so OP. So this is one thing I like about this game. It's just, it has very nice humor that kind of correlates with my taste of humor. But yeah, so there's these different game modes. So the standard one is obviously forming a federation. So your objective is to form a solar federation that unites all surviving races. Now this is what we're gonna do, but just to check out what the other things are. So these two kind of goals came with the Betrayed Hope DLC, and then we also have the latest one, the Tech Race, the Lost Technologies, which is actually, by the way, Paradox Gamer is currently doing a series on a tech race. So if you're interested in that, please check out his channel. But I myself will actually just do the standard one. So let's go. Now you can see the history over here, or the background story here, but I'm just going to summarize it for you. So this is a hydral. This is how a hydral, or what a hydral looks like, and we are the last surviving hydral, well, in the galaxy, or in the world. So as you can see, my countrymen were the dictators of the solar system. So we kind of had it coming that we got destroyed, and there was two races that actually destroyed our planet. It was once the robotic civilization of the Acutians, and the second was the, well, I don't really know how to call this, but it was the Evox, not the ones from Star Wars, but also a kind of a poisonous race in a way. Very sneaky bastards, I'd say, and they made it so that a moon would crash into our home world. So yeah, now I actually betrayed my race and made it possible for these guys to occupy our now destroyed planet. So the Acutians are still in the process of ramping up their space industry. I'm currently a prisoner of theirs, but I was able to steal a ship from them, and now I have their prototype ship, and I'm actually going to be escaping from them. And there's actually this is the first cool thing. This is kind of the mini game of this game. You have the big political map mode, which I'm going to show you later, and then you have kind of this little combat game where you have your one ship, and that's the ship you're going to have for the remainder of the game. And yeah, so with this ship, once this ship dies, I think you've lost, and I think the game is over. So you got to be very careful about this. So what do you do? And this is your first encounter, as you can see. So your newly stolen flagship has not won you any friends among the race. So what you can do right now, you can either dock with one of these survey platforms, or destroy all of the enemy flagships. Now, if you dock with the survey platform, I think the Acutians will like you a little bit more. In the first run, I just killed them because they destroyed my home world. So I think that's what I'm going to do now as well. So yeah, let's actually just go forward. So in the first time, you can there's 2 rounds. You can set your movement, as you can see right here. This is your direction, and well, how far you can go, and then in a second you can set your attacks. So right now it's you have 3 cannons. You have the minigun, you have an energy blaster, and the gravity lance. So we currently have the minigun enabled, and we have auto fire, which means it just shoots at everyone. So yeah, let's just go move forward. Okay, so there's all these little missiles. So this kind of battle can get very confusing at times. So well, that's kind of a drawback, but still, it's a lot of fun. It kind of reminds me of all the Star Trek wars. But yeah, so we're setting our movements. We're going to go over here because we want to destroy these ships. So let's do that. Now we can actually focus fire on the selected ship to make it strong. So yeah, there you go. Bam, 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 bam. Very cool. So we're just going to surround this ship a little bit and shoot more at it. Alright. So as you can see, we also we take turns fighting. So you always have the have your turns where you can set your movement and then your attack, basically. Check out the top of your screen. Right. Okay, so this is where your objectives are, obviously. Now, sometimes, as you can see right now, here it says, what is the strongest weapon? Which weapon does the most damage against this ship? So right now, before it was, I think, the minigun, or maybe even the energy blaster, I don't know. But now it is the gravity lance. So we're gonna move in on this ship and we select the gravity lance, and now focus this. We'll kill the ship much quicker. Hopefully, though. Now, once you advance in the tutorial, your ship obviously can, well, unlock more features, which is very cool. Okay, I think we're just gonna dock over here now. We should well, don't want to kill these. Minigun is the most effective. I guess I'm gonna kill it. Alright, kill this ship. Okay, it's actually out of our reach now. Where did the ship go? Did we destroy it? I think we did. Okay. Okay, so this is part of the tutorial, obviously, so we now can actually, so we can actually decide if we want to have more shield, more engine power, so basically speed, or more weapon damage. So that's very cool. You can, or you can adjust where you want to put your energy resources. Very cool. But yeah, so apparently we docked with the survey platform. Okay, that's actually not what I wanted, but oh well. So Accusation lost power because I think we destroyed some of their ships. Yeah, we destroyed apparently 25 ships. And the Accusatians are unhappy about this, but we rescued some of their pilots. Okay, well, let's close that. Sweet Mother of Space Sheep, it's the solar map. So yeah, this is the political map, basically. For some reason, we are in Jam. So that's interesting. So the... that's interesting. So these planets look different, and they have... okay. So when I played the first time, they are... well, they had different names, most of these planets, except for... Well, Pictor was... yeah, okay, so Bala and Pictor have been around before. So that's very cool. So these planets actually are in different position, look different, and have different names. And obviously also different civilizations on them. Okay. So we're currently in the Accusation home planet. The Accusatians are called robotic capitalists, one of the more dangerous races, as they are always looking to make new acquisitions, and they are able to immediately have any citizen become soldiers. Okay, so let's actually check out the Accusation CEOs. So this is what Accusatians look like. It was the Accusatians who delivered the final blow to your race, and that ruthlessness carries over into how they handle politics. Okay, now click the way, unfortunately. Well, perhaps you could check this, but yeah, these guys are definitely a cold race of robots. They only care about their, well, about all of this. Retail, mining, waste management, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, very cold dudes. Now the second race that actually destroyed our planet is the Avox over here. Now I'm not sure if we can actually do anything. No, we can't actually do anything with them yet because they're not spacefaring. So that's kind of unfortunate. I can't show you all about these races, but the Evox are quite studious. They're the most advanced beings in the solar system, but unfortunately they also are moral, and they actually made it so a moon would crash into our home world over here, which is currently controlled by the Cutians. So yeah, that's kind of annoying for us. So basically, what I want to create a federation, but I want to destroy the Evox, and I want to destroy the Acutians. Now, from my test run, what I know from a test run is that the Skylaxians, who are honorable people, they're very scientifically advanced, very calm, and able to convince most of any race of anything. These guys are probably the first ones you want to have in your federation because, yeah, as it said, they're honorable, so they're good allies, they're scientifically advanced, and as I said, they can convince other nations or other people to join your federation. So what we're going to do now is, right now there's no nation spacefaring except for the Acutians, and you can see that over here. So they have 2 ships, I think that's what it says. Yeah, they have 2 ships, all this. So all the other nations don't even have any ships right now. So what you can do now, because you have spacefaring technology, you can actually go to a planet and do some friendly acts. So yeah, so those are the very cool looking Skylaxians. Yes, thank you. So you can hire a diplomat for 10 credit. Basically, it just opens up a whole other list of friendly acts that you can do. So we could do this, but first let's actually do a friendly intervention, deliver spacefaring technology to these guys, because that will give us a lot of obviously credit, but also influence over that nation, and that will make it possible for them to form a federation with us. So yeah, let's do that. So basically what happens is that now we have our little ship over here, and I think we need to get all the way to this platform. Get the ships you are escorting here to have them drop on the planet's surface. So yeah, reach the drop zone to make it to your delivery. And all of these little probes over here, spy probes, these guys don't want you to deliver spacefaring technology to other races. So they kind of send these little guns out, or these little missiles, and if they hit you, these guys know what you're up to, and then they will hate you. Now it doesn't really mean that much to me because the Acutians hate me already, they're my sworn enemy, but it's still, you still want to avoid it if possible. Now we're going to put all the points we can into speed because we want to get there as quickly as possible. So yeah, let's do that. There we go. Okay. Move forward. Okay, so there's the probe. So we just have to be, just have to try to not get hit by them, which should be possible. Not enough. Ah, we got hit. I think we got hit. Damn it.
The Skylaxians are now spacefaring.
So
They
yeah,
are an
there's
advanced species and disapprove of your race's past actions. However, they may just be the key to forming a federation, as their powers of persuasion over the other races are non-trivial.
Yeah, so this is our computer voice. I don't even know where she's coming from, but that's very cool. She's probably our onboard computer in our flagship. But yeah, she really does say some cool stuff and funny things from time to time. But yeah, so as you can see, there's always this end slate whenever a contract is complete. So now we gained credit, which is kind of the in-game currency, but you don't actually use it to purchase things necessarily, but also you basically use it to increase your influence with other people. But yeah, so we destroyed 0 ships, it took so and so much time. We have now plus 50 influence, well, we gained 50 influence with the Skylaxians. We're now up to 30 now. Now each of these races actually hates us a little bit because of our, well, former actions, as our little computer girl has told us. So they all hate us anyways. And because we have been caught by the Acutians, they hate us even more. The Skylaxians obviously like us now because we helped them get into space.
The burlesque warlords are now spacefaring. Extreme caution is advised.
So
They seem likely to take their constant internal wars to the solar stage.
right, thank you. So as you can see, there's these little Twitter tweets down here. So Skylaxians were happy to join the party. Second to arrive in space is no shame. Now the first ones obviously were the Hydrals, then we had the Acutians, now we have the Skylaxian, and we've just been told that also the Borlists over here have warlike and volatile warlords over here, that they have also made it into space. So now what we want to do, we want to send more spacefaring technology to other nations, and I personally like the Andros as well. They're an utopian society of robots, so they're also robots, but just not as cold as the Acutians. They're peaceable and benevolent, and they will never try to take a planet from another race, which is good. So we kind of want to have them in our federation as well. So yeah, let's give them spacefaring technology as well, because that will increase our influence over them. But yeah, let's do some more friendly acts over here. Hire a diplomat for now, and then yes, we can also do some other stuff. So right now we could help destroy a pirate bay. We're going to do that later. For now, we're just going to give some more spacefaring technology to the Andors. There you go. Friendly acts, deliver spacefaring technology. There you go. So now, as you can see, there's even more probes. So we have Acutians. We even have Skylaxians here. Burlists. So these guys all have their probes sent out over here. So this is a Burlist probe. I don't know which one this is. Yeah, so we're gonna have to try and avoid them as good as possible. If we get hit by Acutians, it's not that big a deal. But if we get hit by anyone else, that kind of is a problem. Yeah, so those are Skylaxians. We don't really want to get hit by Skylaxians. Acutians are fine. How do we get there? Okay. So I don't really know how we get there without being hit by these guys. Can I make them come over? Yes, but they're slowly. They're just slowly moving over here. Okay. So normally you want to get there as quickly as possible, but right now we have all of these races over there. Okay, so we've been hit by them. Okay, I think this was really bad. Okay, I think we just really messed up. Oh my god, it wasn't this hard in the first time I did it. Oh my god.
The Andors are now spacefaring. Their benevolent nature may make them a source of help.
Yeah, I think I really messed up. So this is just more of the tutorial stuff that I don't want to go over just now, because I've already read this. Didn't really fully understand it because it's just so much. But I want to move on. Yes, thank you. So the Andors are like us now more, but the Burlists actually hate us because we have hit one of their probes. Also Acutians. So this is this is exactly what happened the first time I did it. It was also the Burlists who very quickly gained spacefaring technology on their own, and they trapped me, or they caught me when I was delivering it to other races. So that is really a problem. So we now have another enemy, basically. They already hit us -92, and obviously Acutians are beyond hope. They are -182. So yeah, these guys just hate us ridiculously. But we have the Andors on our side somewhat, and also Skylaxians do not seem to be mad at all. So that's very good. So we have now these two nations that we like spacefaring, and we have these two nations that we don't like. And the others we're probably not gonna give them spacefaring technology, simply because that will just hurt our relation with these guys. Yeah, so the mighty Burlists joined this competition amongst the stars. Okay. Yeah, well, I can't really read all of these things, but let's hire a diplomat over here with these guys, with the Andors, and let's help them actually to destroy a pirate base. Now, actually, we're not going to do that. We're going to help the Skylaxians. Now, here's the thing. In last time, I destroyed so many pirate bases, because that's kind of fun to do, that there were no pirate bases left in the end. That was kind of a problem. But yeah, let's do this for now. And so, we have our allied ships. We have... Actually, no. Those guys are Andors. Right, so we have the Andors over here, and the Skylaxians. Okay, so we're being helped by Skylaxians and Andors against Acutian pirates. So that's very cool. So we have two allies in this, and you can see this right here. So the... Well, actually, no. So like this, the purple ones are our enemies, and the green and orange ones are our allies. So we have Skylaxians here, we have Andors here. Okay, so basically what we need to do is destroy all pirate bases. 4 remaining. Emergency response hangar. Launch a small reserve of cutlers. Hydro. Okay, this is a stealth shipyard. In active Hydro technology, this is what happens. So because you are Hydro, you're the only one who can activate these kind of ships, and they sometimes have really cool weapons. On capture, gain 1 squadron with 10 turns of cloaking and all its members. Cloaking ships can be hit. Okay, well, we're not gonna do this. We're gonna go straight for these pirate bases and destroy them, but we probably want to go for a little bit more well, shields, and then we're gonna go for the weapon damage. So what do they are vulnerable towards the energy blaster, so let's choose that one and focus on this one ship, a pirate raven. Let's kill this. It's extremely quick. Perhaps we want to get some more firepower then and destroy them. It's really hard to hit them because they're so quick all the time. But let's try nonetheless. Now these guys have a huge artillery over here, as you can see. This is devastating damage, and the Andors are currently flying right into it. Stupid. Alright, focus fire on these guys. I think we've destroyed it. I don't know. Okay, this is one of the pirate bases, and the energy blaster does the most damage. So let's actually just stay here. We don't need to move and destroy this base. We're being attacked, as you can see, by our shields. So this is our hull health, basically, and this is our shields. So as long as there is some blue things, our ship doesn't actually take damage, which is good. So yeah, kill this base. We're still being attacked by this one little raven. It's kind of annoying. Let's actually move over here. Okay. But let's still focus on this guy. Okay, yeah, our shield's actually taking quite some damage now. Okay, so we've destroyed one base. And if we go to minigun, we could actually take out this guy. So let's actually do that. Take out this guy with our minigun. We have to be careful we do not get in range of this artillery, because that is devastating. We still have tons of shields, so that's fine, and use our energy blaster here, because that deals the most damage. Alright, come on. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna go around this and shoot this base, and then we're gonna have to go for these bases as well. So I think we're already gonna start our way over there. This should be done quickly. Now it's destroyed, and now we can focus on this one. Just make sure we don't get in range of these artilleries, because they are, as I said, devastating. Come on. Destroy the base. Right now our shields are still doing quite well, so I'm happy. We destroyed the base as well, so let's move on and kill this. Then we should be done. But we have to be careful about this artillery there. We want to stay here. Yep. Alright, come on. I think next turn we got it. There we go. So yeah, we destroyed all the pirate bases. We still see some of our allies, the Andors, are fighting over here. But we have finished our primary goal, which is why we can end combat. So yeah, the Accusation Pirates lost power base. So, well, basically, we just destroyed their ships. We had 92 allied neutral ships participated. I destroyed 5 ships. Our allies have lost 12 ships, but hostile forces lost 72 ships. So that is very powerful. Gained some credit. The Accusatians like us more because we killed some of their pirates. Basically, everyone likes us because we killed pirates. This is one thing that you can do that just everyone's happy. Also, we have rescued some more pilots, which is something you can either sell the pilots. I think we also rescued some Accusatians. Now you can sell these pilots either for influence or credit. So if you like people, then you want to get influence. If you don't like them, then you're just gonna get some credit for it. So yeah, let's actually go to these guys, friendly acts, and inventory transfer, prisoner exchange. No, free return of prisoners. That's what we do. So this will give us, we have 3 of them, 3 prisoners. That will only give us 1 point. It's not really that useful, but it's still fine. And so let's do that. There you go. So they'll like us a little bit more. Good. And we can now actually go to the accusants and do some friendly actions with them. Prisoner exchange is what we're going to do. We have 12 of them, and that's going to give us 1200 credit. Yeah, because I don't want to, I could also improve relations with them, but I don't want to do that. So yeah, I execute this deal. Very good. And let's go back. Okay. So yeah. Now, as I said, I want to have a federation made of the Peltians, the communist agrarians, weak, furry, and rather resembling barn owls. So these guys are very nice people, but also kind of considered weak. So you don't want to have them in your federation first. Then the Thoraxians and the Warrens, they're kind of powerful, not the most powerful ones, but they're kind of powerful. They can be. But they're somewhat harder to get into the Federation, whereas obviously the Andors are very easy to get into the Federation, and Skylaxians are probably most powerful to get into the Federation. So if you start out, this is what I want to do. I want to start out with these 2 nations, then later use them to get the Thoraxians and the Borans in. Once these 4 are in, I want to get the Peltians, and then we're going to probably destroy the Evox, the Burlists, and the accusants. Now, if I can't get the bullets into the Federation, I might try this as well, but our influence is already very low, so it's probably not gonna happen. We're definitely gonna fight the accusants and Evox because they destroyed our home world. But yeah, I think I'm gonna put a cut in here for now. I hope you guys have enjoyed this little overview of this game. If you'd like to see more, please let me know in the comments, and I'll see you next time. It's Gironca, signing off.